John did us see we are leader. We still leader. No man do not follow. We pay for me breakfast, lunch, for me dinner.
Cause you are leader. Stone God a leader. Big place on the road, see we are leader. No follow no fear, no follow no man. We are African royalty and no Roman.
I'm a PSL card, we no follow. Fresh and clean, HD on the camera. 5-star general. Answer to no six queen of Shivan. Why not see me human? You can bring me down, cause you can't see me down. You only see the star. If you watch for the sky, flip on top, it's the most fun track. Serious star, shine fun top. Queen come for the melody, me and the beat is telling me. Hotter than fire, you don't wanna get the hell away. Stand them proud of me, I turn up the bother me. On the way up, cash flights and follow me. Some boy a leader, big nation leader, see we a leader. We still leader, oh man, we no follow. Big here for me breakfast, lunch, for me dinner.
Cause you are leader, stone God a leader. Big place on the road, see we a leader. No follow no fear, no follow no man. We are African royalty and no Roman. Salome, if you want make Salome, we for change the attitude. Salome, if you want make Salome, we for change the attitude. So then we left Congo, Sahel, and for Padua to we sabi wasan, we go eat money, get me money, like I know, no today, you go get after, now where you be man and you get. So then we left Congo, Sahel, and for Padua to come in there.
If you having credit problems, I feel bad for you, son. 1,000 problems, but it can't rank one. Wolf for sure, got me back in the car. Leasing with my credit, I was like, oh man, forget it. Who would have thought I'd be accepted and more? But now I got the keys, I feel so pleased. All types of cars, Benz, Minis, Renaults, you know, boom, boom, let's go. Wolf for sure, car leasing for every credit score.
Born as a leader, some boy, I'm a leader.
Some boy a leader. We no big nation leader, see we a leader. We still leader, no man do not follow. We pay for me breakfast, lunch, for me dinner.
Cause you a leader, stone God a leader. Big place on the road, see we a leader. No follow no fear, no follow no man. We are African royalty and no Roman.
I'm a PSL card, we no follow. Fresh and clean, HD on the camera. 5-star general. Answer to no six queen of Shivan. Why not see me human? You can't bring me down, cause you can't see me down. You only see the star. If you watch for the sky, you flip on top, it's the most fun track. Serious star, shine fun top. Queen come for the melody, me and the beat is telling me. Hotter than fire, you don't wanna get the hell away. Stand them proud of me, I turn out the bother me. On the way up, cash flights and follow me. A leader, some boy a leader. Big nation leader, see we a leader. We still leader, oh man do not follow. Big here for me breakfast, lunch, for me dinner.
Cause you a leader, stone God a leader. Big place on the road, see we a leader. No follow no fear, no follow no man. We are African.
We have left your time. Finally, all that life was time. Finally, no more. Finally, you don't give me no not to lie. Finally, you don't get me finally. Baby, one love, don't stop. One love, don't stop a day with you. All I feel is good for so many. Another lie, I promise you what I'm love. Then be sad. fall. Let we keep good game, stay focused. Show the world, say we are together. Tell the world, say we are better than me and you two for the years. I got the power, we go stop right, yes. So, if you know, say you love the area. When they come and say we for sit down now. Then remember we continue on time. For the love of the continue on time. Say we all the suspects, I'm the prefects. Don't take it personal. Then remember the continue on time. For the love of the continue on time. Say we all the suspects, I'm the prefects. Don't take it personal. Then remember the continue on time. For the love of the continue on time. Oh, yeah. I am sorry. Sorry to all the nurses. Sorry to the doctors. Many reached their life just so safely. This not alone. We're stronger than you know. Let we come together and fix this sick. I am sorry. All the nurses and doctors, we say sorry. This not alone is stronger than you know. Now we come together and fix this sick. This not alone. Hey, oh.
Okay, this na salon. Let remember say this na salon. Me fumble them, me people them, una kushe, una kabo, una welcome to definitely another fantastic edition of Salone Talk. That's right, Salone Talk with your boy DJ Little and in twin partner and brother DJ Ish. I sent you a text for unmute. Do you have big sir? Unmute. Thank you. Watch the phone. We don't discuss this. Okay. Nobody else on mute for now, please. Just DJ Ish and DJ Little for now, please. As I say, good evening, family. Una kushe, una kabo. Una welcome to another edition of Salone Talk on Diaspora Voices Studio. And it's Wednesday and it's payday if you work for NHS. So let no man not go to a WEF and say they not pay it. Let no woman not come to a man and tell and say they not pay it. Because yes, we've been paid at 11:59, 23rd of
I think I forgot from your share.
You come for your share. But
yes.
Una welcome to a fantastic banger, an exclusive show. Una sit down, una patient, una bear with we because the program will get for una today. Una no go left here, una not informed. One for say again before even I bring in my brother. One for say last week what una get was definitely higher level because una support we. Today we challenge ourselves, we go one more step higher than what we do. So over to me, brother, and my co-host DJ Ish.
Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. Now, good evening. Just like what Mr. Wahab say, I mean, some Monday they don't get paid today, and we still wait for the 28th, you know. So we still get a few more days to go. But anyway, last week, Wednesday, we carried a different program. So this weekend, this Wednesday, the 24th, we decide put a twist onto celebrating. We bring something different this Wednesday. So people wanna stay tuned, wanna continue for patience with we get so much for una tonight. So over to you, DJ Little sir.
Okay, that's right. Thank you very much. I will get time for position me video angle, very nice. Make sure say the single woman and then they look me fine, but they can't anyway.
Now put cushion under it.
No, there's no need for that. I've spent a lot of money on me high-rise chair.
Oh yeah, that's good.
You don't know. You understand? So me family them when I don't see the flyer them when I don't see most of the pictures them out yonder, and we thank you for when I always promote the program, when I always share the flyers them. Today we get exclusive program where they can take a deep look at salon music industry from a female artist perspective. But this comes with a twist. We know, say, inside the Salonian industry alone, we get over 100 Salonian female artists. Them, some of them were now musicians them of yesteryears, and then we get musicians them where been don't do them, and then we get musicians the way they program, and then we get also musicians where they come up, where we can call the rising stars them. So, but here tonight, we get the UK-based salon artists them. Yes, we get plenty of the UK-based salon artists them, but in any kind of program, you can't bring everybody inside one parlor, you understand, for share their ideas. But the people that we will get now artists and way based on their experiences, then based on the time where they don't spend at the industry, then go can share not only their own personal account of being a female in the Salonian music industry, also they're going to share their own account of how they see the industry as a whole. And also we go also look and touch at about their own personal achievements as well. And where my brother DJ and co-host DJ Ish go talk to at least one or two of them for see how well their career don't they go so far and so much. But like I said, what would they do now, Diaspora Voices? We need to do them because we want to do them for we self no more. On Salon Talk especially, we need to do them in a way that Una self go get involved onto the program, because it's a program for the people, by the people, and of the people. So how can we make this program more interesting? By picking up the phone, calling the numbers when 07946 141 That's the studio number. We will not call now. We go tell you now where the line open. Before we kick off the program, I just want to say to this young man when DJ Ish, the respect where he get from me as a big brother is too much. So I don't like it when he calls me Mr. Wahab on camera.
No, listen, like I don't get for good on that road day. Don't go there.
You know what I mean? Because you know what I mean. So I know I be the vex before I know vex again. But because I name where girl picking and the way they write that name, then they go Google search me Wahab. And I know not so too many people that know that name. Now that make her they get offended. So when people come to him and say, why little they stop you for calling Wahab? No, that's the main reason. There is nothing you say to my brother that I don't know. If you tell, so the reason why they stop and they don't call me Wahab, because you women, you single women, on some of Una, you understand it? Una they go Google search for can look Una na the Wahab, and I don't. On the screen, what Una they see out here that is DJ Little, the Moses. Let's just keep on so. So, but I want to say, my man, you the shine, no.
Listen, I don't tell you what to make the shine.
I don't know.
The ball give me now. You know?
That ball for mine, eh? Really, yes. That ball for mine, eh?
That ball for mine.
I mean, at the bottom of the ball for mine, I mean, they rob.
Definitely. And get for now for rubber, you know?
With a rubber, very well. With a rubber, very well. But look, it's a good program. What I go do, I will let you introduce we beautiful sisters them waiting at the UK area where they represent the salon music industry. If you can introduce them by their name so that we'll bring them come on. And if we sisters them can unmute their mics and please, we will appreciate.
Right. Good evening, people. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen again. Today now Wednesday. And just like what I would say, when I don't see the flyers them out on Facebook, now we WhatsApp them, you know. Today we get a lot of things there for now on board. As you all can see, when I see the beautiful faces there, faces the one I sabi, faces the one I don't see a lot, you know. Them people there, honestly, words are not for describe them people there. But ladies and gentlemen, as you can see on the program tonight, we get Isha C, we get Queen J, we get Lady Matto, we get definitely we get Isat, we get Padua. Familiar faces them. Ladies and gentlemen, please now welcome we female artists and we're based in the UK. Thank you. Over to you guys.
Okay, so on the screen, thank you, DJ Ish. If I can just start in random order from what you had seen on my screen, I want to walk myself from my left to my right. So if I can see Cece, if you can just say hello and wave to people, just say
yeah,
Cece and then go on.
Hi everyone, Mina Cece. Good evening and welcome to the show. Thank you, Litu, and you co-host for having me.
Oh yeah.
You know what? I wanted to say Papa because me Sabia must Papa, so I just stopped myself.
It's okay.
Call him Papa. Turn him back. I beg.
It's okay. I was calling you Francis. It's okay.
I wanted to say Papa. I was like, no, don't say it.
That's fine.
They know how we feel. Next to Cece, we have the beautiful the Princess of Wedding, Isha C.
Hi, my people. How are they do our everything? Isha C, and I want to say thanks to everybody where they watch live. We believe say we they entertain now with all this talk we they get from on. So when I keep tight and then keep watching all left the video.
Fantastic. Right next to I shall see where they refresh himself. Now the first lady of Reading, when Queen J.
Hello everyone, I'm Queen J.
Right next to Queen J, we've got the wonderful, talented, all the way from Europe to the UK, the finest Isat bangs in the building.
I don't tell all my name na Isat. Hey guys, welcome to the show. It's gonna be amazing, so stay tuned.
Thank you. And definitely, last but not the least, we definitely honor a living legend in our own rights and in many Salonians' rights. The wonderful, from Lady Matto to me Paddy to Matto.
Hello, my people. Them, I don't know how they do. Wanna thank you for tuning on, and I hope so. I go enjoy my time with you now.
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
Well done. That's an amazing night. When I know you from we artists, them where we get out of the studio, and as Ish touched on earlier, definitely this now a show for all this the Salonian female artists, and these are the sisters them where they represent the UK flag at the minute where they can share their experience. So first of all, like I said, for me, I go like for give me your account of how I feel. But I do wear the female dress as well. And for some I do. For those who know me, you know.
Hey, Liz, are there, because I not see no introduction. Thank you.
Oh!
Padua.
Hello, you can forget all I left the show. Which one for the
Don't let me show. It can't say forget to say.
No, because I don't call the other one when I left me out. So it looks like another part of it. You understand?
This is get drama.
I know. Drama queen, I'm here.
Okay. I need to forget that up. Right at the bottom next to we've got the wonderful, the first lady of Mende. The Mende, we cannot take it out of Amik alone. Don't try it. The wonderful Princess Padua.
I'm
in trouble.
See, now it don't make a lot of shame for talk, but I don't shame for the fans. No, I don't. I don't know how they do. I mean, I'm the drama queen. I'm not get used to me though. Sorry.
I'm in trouble today.
Big time.
I think after this introduction, Ishmael, I'm going to go into just producing the show, and next, let you just host because it looks like Right. Listen, family, if you're not watching the program with the see the numbers are going up, please share your comments. It's going to be a fun-packed program. It's going to be very informative. It's going to be very dramatic. It's going to be very emotional. We're going to take you through the roller coasters on the highs of a Salonian female artist. But please, when I do you a favor, please share the program.
Please,
I appreciate that greatly. Share the program. As I said earlier, when I want to tell you, I say, from a female perspective, me, we're on in the industry for X amount of years, almost coming up to 3 decades in the years. I have to say, salon music industry, from the sisters' point of view, we don't go through the journey. They've gone through the journey from the people that on my own experience, knowing the likes of Madame Ami Kalon, Miata Fambule, Patricia Gombu, so many of these artists that where I don't know in my years, Vic Fona, and I'm going to call a lot of names now, DJ Ish, bear me. Vida, Sugar Lulu, Matto, as I mentioned earlier, Star Zero, M2, Lady Felicia, Lady Lorish, Lady Amit, Lady Maki, Lady Love, Cece, what they call Sestina, Chubby Asa, Tazibi, Wena Momtaz, what do you call it? Isha C. What did I do? Isha C name before Isha Banks?
Lady I.
Lady I, that's right. Rose, BTS from LXG, Princess Padua. When Padua be get other name before.
Princess Fresh. You know, I'm always fresh.
Queen J, Queen Amisa, Aiden Adama, Queen Haj, Koviti, Nabure Bangura, Amzoke, Tasha, which is Natasha Beckley, Fantasy with Caddy Black, Velma, Thelma, Sister Memunatu, Gile, Cordelia, Willie J, Letitia, Damaris, Diamond Cherry, Baby Lou, Camellia, Faze Mami, Empress P, Star P, MJ, Debbie, to all the beautiful queen that will get on the screen. I want to say these are the people them where me don't follow their music and I've seen Selenian music journey from a female perspective, don't grow and don't grow. But still, we get gaps them. Gaps that we'll go look at later. But I'll go left that for me, co-host Ish, will come into the conversation before we start for talk to we sister them.
Yeah, definitely. For the past years there, we don't see rising stars, we don't see legends them. People, I mean, then ladies here don't take over from the legends them, so they make sure say they still they carry on the good work the way the legends they don't do. So we decide for put a twist to this on waiting at the challenges where the female artists them that actually go through the musical entertainment. So now this program we decide for come with Tona today, so that at least the fans them, everybody go actually hear it from them firsthand. So over to you, DJ Little.
Right, okay, so excellent. First, before we come to we challenges, then when are the challenges? Then I just want in just 1 minute, if all man can just share their success story so far of their career. Now, we'll go for a look at in depth later. But for now, if I can say Isat, just your success story so far of your career, the highlights of your career so far in just a minute, please.
For me, the highlights thus far is definitely MTV. That my song Nube was played on MTV Africa, so all around Africa, even in Sierra Leone, like people were still seeing it. People that they call me say, Isat, you videoed in MTV, I see video on MTV. So that was really crazy, like because so many people are out there who aim for that or whose goal is to be on MTV, and just to have that happen through my management, obviously, and through my team was amazing. So that was definitely a highlight for me.
Okay, thank you very much.
Thank you.
Underneath you is definitely Cece. Cece, what are your highlights of your career so far?
It's a difficult one because there's been many.
You got 1 minute.
Just name one. Just name one. Just the most important one.
The most.
Share one story with me.
I would say the one that makes me go or made me went all giddy was first when I performed for the president and in Sierra Leone, and I was asked personally to go and perform for him again at his private function. So that was a highlight for me. And then the other highlight was to be featured in BBC Introducing, because we all know if you're into music here, how difficult it is to get into BBC and BBC Introducing, and for them to take my song and play it several times and for it to go to world music, it was amazing. It was all hard work. So for me, those two were some of the things that I can talk about and be proud of.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
Thank you. Okay, Princess Padua, what are the highlights of your career so far?
All I can say is just for now, you know, I'm an upcoming artist, so we're still pushing. We still they push ourselves for see what we're able for reach for now. But the most thing we're able for say for work with the most like make me for look for sing more, like for work with the most person, like we push me really encourage me for sing more, because like sometimes when I got music where they do and you don't forget that person where they embrace you for let you do that. So the person where really want to know why I release that couple song where really impressed me for like for push me for do more song was like the person where I work with when I young lady. So that really helped me a lot for continue for sing, and there's more coming anyway. Let everybody just watch out for Princess Padua.
Fantastic. We like that. Well,
Thank you.
Papa.
Thank you. The next somebody we're going to introduce, where we just want to let you talk about yourself a little bit. You get actually 1 minute. Queen J, please. Which are you highlight career? Yeah.
The highlight. Pardon?
If you say young go.
We don't go sleep.
The highlight for me is for my song to be able to be played on the AYV, and then them reading about my biography on AYV. That's a highlight for me. And then also having the opportunity to work with the different artists, which is like, you know, he's all the way in Cameroon, which is King B. So that's a highlight for me.
Wow, brilliant. So the next artist I go bring now Lady Matto, where we all know. Well, I don't say all the dance music them. Trust me, don't see. Anytime you drop something a banger. So Matto, while I tell the audience waiting at your highlights of your career, please.
Okay. The highlights, you know, Eboku, but as you say, I get 1 minute, so maybe because I'm short, I will just give like one of the recent one, like we will receive an email, on my Instagram, from a biggest producer in South Africa, we want for use Nabe and remix them and put them inside one of in compilations. So that was the biggest highlight for us, to struck that, deal and sell everything. Because in a different country, they don't understand the language, but then just love everything about the music. So yeah.
Wow. So we get Salone sisters the way they actually fly the Salone flag. Well done. Thank you. Last but not the least, we come to Isha C. Isha C, why don't you share your own experience to me, please?
Yeah, my experience is a lot, really. And for the fact that one of the most thing I can tell to people here is for the fact that I go on stage and people accept me, they embrace me in what I'm doing. Anytime I pop on stage, they're there to embrace what I'm doing. That's a very, very big highlight for me, that it gives me more courage and more zeal for me to do what I'm doing. And for another thing is me doing a collaboration with Negadon. That was a breakthrough for me, because after that track, I started seeing lots of improvement. So I can name lots and lots, but it's just too much that I thank God for everything.
Thank you. Over to you, DJ Lisu.
Okay, well, we don't hear you from our sisters them, and with such a wonderful summary of our highlights them. It's always difficult where you get a long career, as long as waiting Matto don't achieve and Cece that we don't turn at the game. So where you get a startup career like the like of Padua and Queen J them. So equally, each highlights where you see is so valuable. And but for one person able for pick one, now one of the most difficult in them, but there always be something they will stand out in your career. And in terms of that, we want to say thank you to now. So we move on now. Obviously, the topic today now for look at the female industry, the music industry, and we look at the challenges them where Una as an artist, female artist them, as well as the wider picture of female artists in Sierra Leone, where then they face or where they don't go through. First of all, in this next segment, before we look at generally, we go on for Una tell we again in very brief how waiting at the challenges that we Una face from Una own personal careers, the music careers them where Una do, and then we go then get for talk about the wider picture. For we people the way they watch, we don't see most of the comments the way they come. Many of Una don't say a comment come up from one of we brothers them and able brother where they support the program, Mr. Ibrahim Escabia say, DJ Little, what about the ladies speak in Creole? Well, one of the key things that the diaspora voices, they appeal to wider global markets. So we cannot just restrict this program to exclusively Creole. And then equally, we get for respect, we guess them waiting and comfortable for do. So for talk, the language they're comfortable. If they're comfortable for relay the message them in English, we as diaspora voices, the studio, and we as presenters, myself and DJ Isha, go get for respect that the choice of communication.
Yep.
Also, we know they enforce the language of Creole. If Padua, for example, want for communicate in Mende, I for just go. The only thing I will do, I will stop and say, for we don't bring an interpreter. So equally, I will not allow Matto for come talk. So then they will stop me because I will say, where the interpreter. So
I know, right?
we will be very happy if either of them wants to switch to any language where they're comfortable with. And because we have audience who are definitely not attached to the Salonian music industry, but equally then go on for no more. So anyway, we're gonna move on. As I say, this time we're gonna start with Big Sister when I'm Matto. Because as probably one of the longest in terms of the music career, we don't waiting at the challenge them where you feel say and highlights again of you challenges them. You don't share one of your success story. Now share with me one typical story when are the most challenge where you face as a female artist in the industry.
Okay. One typical one where I go give is like how many minutes I get? It no matter. I not gonna make it too long, but yeah. 1 minute. No?
Share that story. No, share that story there with Willow.
Share the story, no problem.
Okay, thank you. Okay, one typical one where I can always like use as a reference is where I just kind of this country. Like I meet some couple of people them, and one person one day, like the kind of challenges the way I believe for say female artists them the face is the person tell me say before I help you, you get to go down with me. You understand?
Wow.
Then I tell and say, but I don't think say that the right thing and they for do. He said, well, then if Lopez they only do and so who are you? He said, if you not do and then I'm sorry, I'm not gonna help you. You understand? I come out, inside office, what I want me and I just say, now make so most salon female and not they go before. You go see say this person they get potential. You understand? You go see say he get talent, but because of we a woman as a female, you understand, they want to try for like, I don't know, mess up with we, you understand, in one way or the other. So I not do them, and because of that, like I just decide for say, no, I not do them. You understand? Because I get respect for myself as a woman. I want to know the way I believe for say all women, it no matter who's kind, feel define yourself. Whatever you they do, not make anybody.
Okay, we sing for the lost Matto in voice yanda.
Yeah.
Matto, yeah, you might go on, yes. So just repeat that last 30 seconds message. We get you now. You hear me? We hear you, Matto. You hear me?
No, but wanna mute me, yeah, I don't, it's okay, that's fine. Okay, yeah. And sorry, and another challenge is like, when we come to this country, so it take a long time, like 10 years, I not get paper. You understand? Me mama died. I'm not able to go the begging. You understand? And there was a lot of shows that wouldn't they, invite me pa. But I never tell like say, you understand, like I not settle. I go just for me say I they come, but I know they come like for, like abroad. You understand? Yeah. So like I think say now one of the biggest challenges that they during them days that my mother are not able to go, and that even make me like I was suicidal. You understand? Because it be really like I don't know, like put me down totally, because like she was my best friend, and the sick way sick will not be enough for say like this is it. You understand? You see, and the morning when they call me, I don't know, I just they get this voice. By then I they like I don't still get paper, as I say, and then I like then shared accommodation. You understand? Like I think say like how many floors. I take, I put me head for jump, now somebody hold me, grab me. I just the voice for say, just jump. And I was gonna do it.
Wow.
Because the thing in my head, like, oh my God, I don't cast down at this country. Look what is not happening. This mommy don't die. You understand? I'm not able to go. I'm not able to do anything with my life. I don't can take 10 years now. So who's can challenge this? You understand? Eh? And then kind of then they like he push me, the person hold me. You understand? And it'd be really tough. It'd be really tough. I'm sorry. I'm a bit emotional, but I'm trying not to.
No, we really appreciate
that. Yeah.
coming out, and I'm sure say the sisters the way they watch you, where they with you at the same panel, then go share that emotion there with you, you know.
Yeah. Yeah.
Okay. We gonna give you some time. Take some time. We
It's okay. It's okay.
you will share this with we. We are grateful.
It's okay.
I'm
It's
sharing
okay.
stories like that. They can only do one thing: inspire many other artists that we go there, where they look up to you, because you're not an icon to most of the female musicians. Them some of these are, and they are at this panel here with you right now. So I will take this opportunity and go straight to the lady above you on the screen. When are we very own First Lady of Reading? When Queen J, if you can unmute your mic, please. Queen J, Matto, stay strong, please stay strong. Well done, thank you for that.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Thanks.
If the similar question to you basically, what are the single most challenge where you don't face now your career so far within as a female, not just generally, but as well specifically related to you being a woman at the industry?
Well, as me sister be the same Matto, I face the same challenges, but at the end of the day, I fight it, because as a woman, you always get to be strong and move on as time goes on. And you know, once you take out your music, and for the challenges there way before, say that was the first one. And the second one is your songs being played, because they work so hard in order for your songs to be out there. And for you to go to the studio, record your songs, and pay that much of money for everything, and then you want your song to be out there everywhere, and then you send your song to DJs, you tell them, can you play my song? Can you do this? Can you do that? You know, and they just don't even look at you. They just take you like, you know, you're kind of like, oh, you're an upcoming artist, so we don't really give a damn about you, really. So they look on onto the more sorry, they look up.
Okay, it's okay. That's okay.
They look up to the you know, the artists that already been there. You know, it's more difficult for me, because when I see that gets into me so much, it gets me emotional. It's like, oh, what I'm putting, the effort I'm putting into my music is like it's going in vain, because the DJs are not saying that, because the DJs need to be playing your songs in order for people to get to know you. If they don't play your songs or anything like that, that really affects me a lot. And also, even though yes, in Sierra Leone it's happening now and everything, like it's happening in Sierra Leone now. Love you too. Oh my God.
We can understand. Oh.
Now I help you for share the story, you know.
I know it's just too much. I can't really, but those are my few experiences that I have, which, you know, it bothers me, it kills me. But I'm a strong woman, Black strong woman that is always gonna fight it, no matter what.
Thank you so much, Queen J. That is so true and that's so emotional. But I think say we will get Ish for bringing the next couple of artists then before I take the last artist.
The next artist I will bring in Isat. I actually want you tell.
Isat.
I know.
Thank you.
We don't check me. I actually want to let you tell the audience them waiting about the challenges them since you find out say you actually get this kind of gifts, you know, and you want to let the world know say this that you gift where you get, but you don't knock at so many doors. Them the challenges that way you face based on like similar example like waiting with sisters and don't say and all that stuff. Then we want to actually explain to you your experience, what you go through for let you deal side this today.
Okay, first of all, I just want to send out love and respect to Matto for sharing her story, because that was really touching. And thank you for not jumping, because now see the impact and all the things that you've been able to do for other people. So the story that I would want, firstly, I would love to say that, I want to say that a lot of females are not being taken seriously in the industry. In fact, say where it goes some sides, people that just look at you say now that is like, well, like, who do you think you are to come and stand here and try to compete with men that are on these stages? Another and a very good example that I would love to give is actually with my manager. There have been so many people, but could be people then from SALONE where now me people them don't go to me manager, don't go to me manager and tell and say, oh, why make you they invest so much time in this person? Yeah, so you not say woman then kin like woman they ungrateful, woman then this and that. And then I think say you're supposed to be my person. You're supposed to be my brother. We're supposed to even encourage me manager for making work and push me harder for make her put Salone on the map. And even another example is, for example, as Queen Jay mentioned, sending your songs to DJ. There's this situation that I was in where I sent my song, or my manager was talking to someone about my music and helping me promote my music to DJs in Sierra Leone. And the person was kind of like dodging it, saying that, okay, I'll go do and all of that. And then one time, because my manager is also into music, he's a musician, he's from Nigeria. In release song, this same person where they dodged me, say, then I go do, but never did it. As soon as my manager dropped music, he sent out all the DJs then at Salone. And call them, he make sure see them play the song on radio. As you know, I say, not say I get any hate towards anyone or envy, but just to sit down and think that, so
what's happened to you?
Yeah, exactly. Like, why won't you show that same love to your own sister that is trying to put Sierra Leone on the map? Like, I don't get why in fact say we value people there from outside more than we value we own.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Thank you very much for that. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you. Thank you
very much. Ish.
Yeah. Over to you, Isha. See, we want to let you tell me your story, the challenges that where you go through from where you realize, say, you know, you get this talent, you actually don't put your music together, you go to the studio, you approach one of the producers and say, okay, Nathan, I get this song, I get this talent and all that stuff, then this and this I want to do. Waiting he tell you, how he encourage you, waiting at the challenges that we actually face in the industry for breakthrough.
Well, just like how we sisters they mentioned just now, it's a similar story where every female where they come up out there, they're always facing those stories, you know, concerning men want to come at you, they want for know who that you be, they want, you know, they want to sleep with you in general. So these are things that I be actually facing a lot, but I get to stand strong on that, say, no, I have to make up my mind in this. I'm not going down for that. I don't mind, I put my own money into music, but I'm not going in for this one. So now you put your money into music as well, try for do promotion, you use your money for make them go able to promote you. They're the same people, they're not going to do what you ask them for do. Maybe they go take the music and play on 1 10, 2 10. And after that, that's it. You try to do any follow-up, they're not doing anything. And there's a lot of challenges in terms of you trying to be, how we call them, professional and all sorts of things. And then another big challenge out there, it's about inside Sierra Leone as a whole, like, is the internet. Especially when I go down to Sierra Leone. It's a very big problem. The problem there is when to transfer like lyrics, if you go to a studio, you don't do recording, you want for saying Nigeria. Because my producer lives in Nigeria. And then I try my best to do my recording, to send it to Nigeria. And the internet is so bad that it just destroys your whole project. What if you want to do for like 2 weeks or in a week time, it takes you forever to do. So that's a very, very, very big challenge there for me. And I just believe that the internet providers down there have to step up on their game, because now internet we need as artists them for make with music them meet people them out there. So if they make this very difficult for people them, we know they try for push, but no, even our fans are finding it difficult for me to able reach to materials them. So this is, I'll just cut it short. This is one of the things that is actually pissing me off, and I think we have to work on it.
Thank you. Brilliant point. The next artist, we're going to bring in Padua. Padua, I want to let you tell me, you know, the first time where you actually do your first song, where you reach out to the DJs them, you reach out to people in a free song, yeah. What are the challenges that you face? Because some people in the way will tell you, say, oh, you know it's in Padua, I don't like this song. Oh, you know it's in, I'm not going to help you for let you produce this song. You tell us, you know it's in, me go pay for that kind of the studio for that can actually record me song and all that. So you actually find them very difficult because some people when they look at you say, you know, you're not just a woman. You've been finding them very difficult.
First of all, they call me name Princess Padua.
Princess Padua.
Fans say they want Princess Padua, so no cut and short.
Princess Padua.
Okay.
We have a good answer.
Anyway, what now I go able for say like what's not the problem what I get with how I start really. I start now me well I don't know you name una for sabe anyway I need triple C. You know, inside okay. The music industry, yeah. So now in studio, you know that song will come on Bobby. You know, just hear you are the sing, I go do it for me. Say like, you know, I didn't pay for it was because I get studio now also we just put everything in place. But one thing what I began problem with really like about Sierra Leone people there, but especially the DJ there, because me if I call name the next day they will call me Ben. So yeah, I go talk because it don't tell what in this industry. It don't tell what in this London also. It's like the person will not sabi me where you don't know me in London. At the end of the day, so I talk about the DJ, how they all start. They like they will end up there and they make let's say now they not sabi you. I can name few of them, like I can name DJ Do. The other men we will be there small, they do then half show then from 07 and they get Zach then they already make them a show then inside house. And so they go try for go support them more than thing and they. So now it's like because already guys will now they're out there now. Okay, yeah, we say oh this person have cool song. Oh, I know this here. So now what have they do me this year? So you did it for me. Oh, guess what? La help la support la do all thing and they. So if you know person, it's not about you passing. Don't say oh pass a day up the sky and that before you go no say now if you notice me now. We all a musician. We all at the same country will come out. Wall. So when I go put song, whether na Mende or Timino, you don't understand. When Nigeria they sing the song, we know you understand what they talk. Now, mommy cause they cost they dance to take go. But if other person go put song or other salon person go put song for Mende or Timino, we not go support them because I don't understand what they talk. So me na be me challenge down there because people like when they don't see night out there, they know the time for support you. They will time for car make look low upon you because like you know to say then they out there. So me at the end of the day, my own challenge was because I began me picking them, I get to keep picking them. So music, I be the do am, but my main time was for me picking them. If I get time, I do. I'm not doing a rush. I'm not doing competition with anybody. I put me song where I want. I release me video where I want. You know, but for the past few years, why I released me first song in Abiloniange, the support be there. I'm not gonna say I find that difficult. It was difficult because of me picking them. And me picking them and my priority. I get for put them first before anything what they do at the end of the day. So if you get down there, then DJ they make this, DJ they do that because they say, oh, because I don't pass there you say you don't want me, so I not go play your song, so I not go promote you. You know what I'm saying? It don't make sense to me. We want an artist there. If somebody then a salon, you don't hip song where una like, you know, go ask and say, pass the sleep with him before I go play the song. No, because you go play in song because you like the song. You want for listening to the song, you go play on a club. You know, so we were then also at the moment with the guy problem with the DJ they really for play with song there. So then I read in a million problem down there with the DJ there at the moment. Not only DJ there and salon people, they know they really support salon music. Well, and God, they say salon people, they know they do well. No matter how you push yourself, go but in the street, you still they push yourself. They still not going to appreciate what you do. But that's the truth, though. Everybody serious.
You made a good point. You made a good point.
Yes.
Cece, if we can just finish up with you the same question, please.
Firstly, a heartfelt towards Matto. Such a brave woman for sharing your story like that. It was really touching. I couldn't even smile through it. I could just feel every emotion through that. So well done to you. Really, really brave person. And I hope there are platforms there that we can take that further because that's like a whole different show to host. But you know, so hopefully I pray that Little and Papa will put things together and then they'll just elaborate on that and see how best we can work through it because together we'll be able to achieve a lot because I know that you're going through so much pain because I can see it through the screen and I feel like there's a lot more that can be done. But however, moving forward from Nandi, Plenty, me papa. I will start with the lack of professionalism within the salon music industry, lack of inconsistency, lack of work ethics, and I don't want to go into being a woman because I feel like all my sisters and all my colleagues then don't talk about being a woman, but then being a woman is like an umbrella that covers, for me personally, from my point of view, being a plus size woman. That's one challenge is. And also being a mother, that's another challenge. Being a wife is another challenge. Being a Black woman is another challenge. Being a married woman was a challenge for me as well. It still is. And also, I also find like trying to cement or forge a career in a male-dominated industry is a challenge. Trying to nitpick or cherry pick whose cabal you fit in for let it accept you, it's a challenge. Having to understand that, okay, you can't have a professional relationship between you and people that work in the industry. It has to be a personal one, not so much so as an intimate personal relationship, but like paddy, I sabi you, you sabi me. We can't work on a contract. We can't work on a negotiation. It has to be, I have to be cool with you, you know. I get for call you, get for sidon kongosana phone, he said, she said. I find that as a huge challenge. It's a lot, like all these things that I've mentioned, just like bring all together, it's huge. We're not even going to saying, okay, then play song or how hard you work. All of that, I accepted that it's part of the process. But in terms of challenges, it really is everything I've just mentioned, the inconsistency, and people say and people say all the time, oh, salon people then too like for sing Nigerian music, Nigerian beat. Well, if you pay a Sierra Leonean producer to produce you a beat, and then the beat's not going to say, no, you don't pay them, you have a contract, your management is involved, their management is involved. At the start of it, everything is rosy. They will tell you everything you want to hear. They will send you a sample of the beat, and then you pay the money. Even if the next time you say, you know what, I don't learn me lesson, I need to pay them all my money. Do me beats where you finish, before you send me Wi-Fi, I pay you the entirety of the money. Guess what? You know they receive beats. You go get all kind of excuse. Lights no day. I be in a studio. So every excuse under the sun. And then guess what you result to? You result to a Nigerian man or Ghanaian man that you pay less the price that produce the work for you twice as fast. Because you can't sit down and wait for unprofessional people in a salon because why you want your songs to be authentic. You can't do that. And then it goes to the next level. When it comes to promotion, everybody has touched on that, but that's another challenge as well. Okay, you earning this money. We don't have money. We have to invest in ourselves because we believe in what we do, right? You trust somebody. Like if I was to name names, these are like people that, anyway, moving forward from that, you trust somebody, you have a contract. And with me, I always work because at the end of the day, it's a career, it's a business. For me, I run it as a business. It's a business for me. It's not like say, oh, like no, it's a complete business. I'm a registered business that I do. So you have a contract with somebody, say, okay, do a marketing or promotion for me. And we kind of like you wear t-shirts with your name and your picture, they take 2-3 pictures, send you. And that's the end of that. You don't hear it nowhere. Nobody puts in the work. And then you get people then that used you. You get people then where they use you, which falls under the being unprofessional and have that professional work ethics to say, this is work. All they focus on is that immediate money. Let me get that immediate £200, £200, £300, £500 from that person. And then I am happy. And then that's that. So the challenges for me is all of these things. And even quite recently, in the recent video I don't release, I have somebody commenting there, oh, you've done really well with the video. You look like you're pregnant. So what? Even if I'm pregnant, so what? Can I not be pregnant and do a music video?
You won't be the first musician.
Exactly.
Can I not be pregnant? Exactly.
The late great Whitney Houston carried pregnancy in a video.
No, Mr. Little, let's clarify. I am not pregnant.
No, I'm just saying. So
which falls within one of my challenges, say, being a plus size woman.
Yes.
Then you have to put yourself, when you shoot in a video, you have to physically physically and verbally have a fight with your cameraman, say, no, go below this side, please. Not because you're not comfortable. Honestly, not because I'm a very confident woman. I'm proud of me, body. I earn it with every single child that I've had.
Yeah.
When they see me and they see why they pose myself. But at the end of the day, you get for cater some way, somehow to your customer needs. Okay, you're not just going to be blasé about it, a blatant to say, oh, because I'm a plus size woman, I'll put it on your face like that. No, I'm going to make it palatable for you. But still, I still want you to respect that this is me. This is who I am. You understand?
Fantastic. We don't.
No, we don't need to.
Oh,
wow.
We got more inside this story for looking.
We got more.
Okay.
We got more inside this story for looking too. We don't inform with sisters, and we don't come out from and then at the start of the program, we make them very clearly to us say we're gonna go on a journey. We're gonna go from the emotional side of the journey to the light-hearted part of the journey, and we don't see very, very clearly from the start of with very first speaker, when we host and big sister and an icon to the Sierra female industry, Matto, don't address, and randomly, coincidentally, whether or not by chance, we just say, okay, Matto, you speak first. And it took us on that journey, very difficult journey, to where we are now. So, like, we don't see this with sisters them from having people asking them to be for asking for sex, if I can use that word there, with respect, not loosely. So as just for the career for grow, to going off and questioning how talented they are even to be part of the music industry. So all them journeys and they, as women, we don't look at that, we don't hear it from the sisters and talking about being a mother, being a wife, being somebody within our education, how being in school and trying to learn and trying to do music. But I want to ask we sisters them now, I want to go on the next phase, which will be the recording part of your career. So when you don't go inside to the studio, you've gone in there and then you meet the producer. And I want to move slightly away from the sort of like sexual exploitation or what. But I want to look at another challenge where when you're now in the recording studio, from going in there, why would the producer or whether or not you manager or whether or not a friend go say, that music there, you know, go no side. The kind of confidence you will receive or not receive at the onset. Okay. The kind of confidence one I go receive or not receive at the onset. For this, I go start off with my own sister, Queen J, and say, when you're now in the studio, what challenge you face so you don't get that you force material where it go be say, I get my best friend or my mama or my papa or my brother or my husband or my partner. Somebody out there that you're gonna say, what do you think? This is my track, this is my first track. Whose challenges that where you face? And this question will go to everybody, but we'll start off with Queen J.
First of all, when the first time I hit the studio, when I had my first song called Done, the producer obviously was, I work with two different people. I have my own producer and I have an engineer. So my producer normally takes me there. So when we're in the studio, we recorded, I wasn't by myself. I did it with one of my other girls called Femi. So we did a song together called Done. And when we did it, and when the song was out, the producers were like, wow, the song is amazing. You guys did such an amazing job. You guys can sing. You really, put your heart onto it. And then after, when the song came out,
there's a feedback problem. I want to know side that feedback need to come out.
Yeah.
Yeah. When the song literally came out, the reaction I had, it was really, oh God, that sound. It was really, really amazing. The feedback that I had, I never thought I would ever have feedbacks like that. Say, oh, so you could sing. So, you had this potential. Why didn't you push it? Why now? Why this? Why that? I was like, well, this is a time for me to just, show my talent. So I was very grateful. I didn't have no bad comments about my song the first time I released my first song. I didn't have no challenges in it. The only challenges I had is for people, DJs, to play my song.
That's the only challenges I had.
Wow. So today that the DJ they don't talk.
I was so happy when they said we need to talk about this, because I need to hit hard on the DJs, yeah?
I think this is the platform for share of. This is why we are looking at the issues of
Yes.
Yeah, exactly. Because like when that song came out, I did my best to share it to the DJs that I know. I was like, you know what, I want them to be playing the song. And then also like in Sierra Leone, and obviously Sierra Leone, you need to be paying the promoters for them to work for you, and you're not 100% sure even if they're doing the job for you. When you're not there, you're all the way here and you're waiting for them. You'll be like, oh, they're working for me. And then you'll be like, oh, I've sent money for them to play my song on the radio. And probably when you send the money, they might not even do the job. And you're here thinking, oh, they've done the job for me. But thank God now I have a Line Me app. So whoever I'm working with, they say, oh, your song is playing on radio. I will not even tell the DJ I'm listening to you right now. I'll just tune in. I know the time you go play. I just tune in and then that's it. When you don't play, I say, oh, mister, you never played my song. What's up? I paid already. What's going on? So, you know, that's the only challenge I had when I released my first song. But the reaction I had from people, family members, everybody was in shock that I can actually sing. And I had such an amazing, you know, song out. And, you know, working with that girl was amazing as well. You know, I felt really loved and supportive apart from the DJs.
Wow, thank you. Thank you.
Carry on, Ish.
Yeah, then I would ask the next question to well, una all. Well, after let's say una don't do una first track them, the track them really hits hard. Yeah. Everybody they praise the tracks them. So this track is really nice and all that stuff. Then the producer make sure say give 100%. Yeah. So what's the difficulty when they face in terms of England now and then back home for let them music and they actually break through? What's the challenges then? Because we don't, some people in their way go tell you say, you know what, I actually want to support the artist, but the music not accessible where Usa will buy them, you know? And then how una go make money? In which way will una feel say we go able to support? Over to una.
Any artist can pick up that question.
Any artist can answer them. Anyone.
I mean, just want to say who that you ask. I can answer that question if unless somebody else wants to say something.
Yeah, go on.
What's not the question again? Rephrase them again one more time, please.
You don't do you track, yeah? I don't do not track them. When I first track them, I mean, everybody we make una the eyes of the people. We make everybody sabi una and all that stuff. Then now, when I don't pull them out, when I feel say yes, all the DJs them go embrace them. When I take on a send a free song, but some of the DJs I want to send out to they ask when I say anything before I play your song, Matto, you know, you need for give me small thing before I play again. You need for give me small thing and all that stuff. Then who support when I feel say actually they get. And some people say, okay, you know, I want help una for promote this music. I want actually contribute by going to iTunes and buy them, but it's not accessible. So how una feel say una will improve all this?
I think you don't answer the question within the question. It's accessibility for SALONE, full stop. And I think I should touch on that a little bit where you're asking for one of the challenges. People in Sierra Leone don't have access to buying songs. Internet access. People don't even watch YouTube na SALONE. I don't go SALONE myself. And it was very difficult to download YouTube. So the only way that people do have, because the people that care for music and the people that way they play music and make music, make noise, don't have access to, don't have the accessibility. And if you watch your streams, for me personally, I'll speak for myself, if I watch streaming from my song, it's predominantly from the Western world, not SALONE, because of accessibility. Where Go SALONE, when Jihoon came out, because it was one of my more prominent songs, Why Go SALONE. I was walking up and down, Jihoon was playing in every corners of SALONE, with every TV, you understand? Because it was there and people access it, and that's how people know the song. And also because, I don't want to say because we know this SALONE, because the likes of the international artists, they're not in a SALONE, and the music that they play in a SALONE. And the problem we will get is that middleman of a DJ group. Who's DJ to play? Yes, because if you think about it, I'm sure Matto can shed light on this because he's been in the industry longer than I have. Where will not be this SALONE? Where me paddy come out? Will not be get internet, but that song went everywhere. Why? Yeah. Because there wasn't this umbrella of DJ union, all this little cabal of DJ. If you go pay this set of DJ £100 for it and play your music, the other DJ sets they refuse for.
Oh.
Yeah, I think we lost you under Cece.
Okay. All right. Look, so we get Isat, Queen J, Isha C, Princess Padua. I will just allow Isat for coming into that same question there. And then Princess Padua and Isha C, if one ourselves can just touch base on that, because we go come into the next question whilst the other two then go join me very shortly. So Isat, over to you.
I actually want to answer the question that was asked before this question about
feel free.
Yeah. So because you never know that they watch, like there might be upcoming artists watching, or like more upcoming artists, but like there might be other upcoming artists watching, or people that are interested in venturing into music that are watching that might think that all 10 way go studio, the session will be amazing, the song we record it will be amazing and go blow and go lekam. There are so many songs I have recorded myself. We're not amazing. We're not amazing. That and it was hard for me to accept that, because as an artist, you love what they do. Every song where you record, you go say, "Oh yes, this song I love, Bamo. This song go big and all that." And sometimes when you have people around you, you need to be able to be have that heart to go to other people and actually ask for feedback and actually take that feedback, because yeah, when you step into the industry, it's much harder. It's not just to record and it's out there, or record, it's a banger, it's out there. It's a lot of songs. Sometimes you go to the studio, you record like let's say 5 songs or something like that. And it might just be just one song that people will be like, yeah, that's the song. And you, as an artist, it's up to you at the end of the day to make the decision that, okay, I go follow waiting people that they say nice, or I go follow waiting me say I like. And sometimes as an artist, you have to make that hard decision that to follow what other people like, and to accept that maybe what you liked or the song that you liked was not as good as you thought it was. So I just wanted to put it out there. So anyone that is thinking of starting music, it's not just you go studio and the first song you record is a banger. Sometimes it takes five tries. It takes a lot of tries. Like my first time in the studio, I was scared. Like I was nervous. I didn't even know how to. I didn't know what to do. I didn't know how to go. But I was scared. Like I was like, what do I, like? It was weird, but it takes time for you to get used to it. So I just want to put that out there.
Well, that's a good comment, a good response. What you call it, Princess Padua? If you can, then we'll go let I shall see have the last word on of them question, and they just like waiting similarly like waiting Isat to do. And of them last 2 questions, and they anyone can pick them up.
Princess Padua, yeah, okay. Yeah, go on.
Yes.
Oh, what's now I go say, like, we really try for do song. If not, yeah, you want to let your song for play, you know, the pass it go na salon. And like if you release video, pass it go pay people them, they play on like AYV, because like beaucoup people and they will end in the host, at least when next carry on come over Crescidon and get a small TV in a corner. They put it release on the way for watching na the TV there. But not to all my able for access to the internet. For so we don't send you link to this post on a beaucoup group where they send beaucoup of song then they beaucoup of link then they but beaucoup people and they don't get phone or get access. Then Sunday for person they get phone, but not sabi use the phone now for even fix internet, how for even connect to the internet. So it's not go able. So that you could just if they play on the TV, then go say, oh, I sabi that picking the hole. Someday per place so. But it kind of like me own experience of really working at studio, like where I first work with Triple C, you know, a good way work with family anyway, at least we shout, no good day, no go ala for you, go be easier for anyway. So so we understand each other, you know, it'd be easy for me. The only time I find it difficult, the person where the first time I go to studio for work with Naina Youngly. Because we know Sabi singing, it gave you common ado. We say common ado, you know Sabi sing again. Wow. So me first time go there for go sing. I don't know. I just be please go. I just be there pray. I say please. That do well. I not put me na do. So it be really go well. Not record me, but in Bobo they record me. They be really good. Everything went well. I feel comfortable. You know. But first, you know, be get out with yourself in me. But the way you read that song Jepelondo, I pull am. So like anytime no my one, so just try sing. because you don't everyone don't sing. You don't know say okay, this person are able for sing. But that one, they very hard for work with. But I really appreciate why work with him. He's a very nice guy. He'll put you through whatever you need for do all anything in there. But it's really good. Now I've got more confident. We're going to studio for sing, like for do stuff. Because before at the beginning, it's very hard. You know, say, wait, no, you don't meet that, especially if you go to studio first time. You know, sabi this person, you find it difficult for work with that person because you don't sabi. You know how attitude, you don't know if you go out, you don't know say, oh, this what they do. No, I know say sometimes people they don't get that patient, they for say, okay, they do well. You understand?
Well
and
done.
so sometimes you can find it really difficult for work with other people then, you know.
Okay.
That's no more.
Brilliant.
Thank you. I shall see.
If you can round up on that for me, please.
Oh yes. First of all, the first time when we go in a studio, it was, and it was it'd be fun, you know, because after I don't say, all right, I don't write long music. I not be no say, all right, when you go studio, maybe the song we get for right, you get for be 3 to 4 minutes, you know, max. Me, I don't write lots of lyrics because by then they write me songs them. I say I go studio. We're gonna studio. Obviously, it take me the whole day for record. Because that was my first time for making in a studio. I go find an engineer as well, when himself again, not a salon person, already in Ayasum, now from one of these other countries them around. So it's really difficult because you don't understand me Creole, they can't sing. Myself again with in Jamaica accent to the rap step no more inside the studio. So we laugh with step no more. And then after that, at the end of the recording, I listen to the raw file, and then I say, okay, that's fine. I go now host. After that, he tell me, say, all right, so don't master. I was like, okay, that's quick. He sent me the song, yeah. So that was my song, the first song we called Salone today. I don't know if DJ Little Una can remember those days back again where I start for doing music. So like I listened to this song, yeah, and then I'm like, this song I don't think that is that good. It's that way they call it. There was a lot of because I didn't really fan inside the song, I didn't really say my lyrics and weak. But you know, yes. And for your first time for gonna
really fan.
Sorry?
Did they really fan?
Yes.
Yes, I didn't really inside the music. But for me first time for gonna see and I'm happy for do that. I was pleased with the song, but I not be promote the song because I ask people them around who know about music. Because as an artist, you always come back again and ask people them, let people the one that will get idea about music for make them give you their own opinion. So they'll tell me, all right, this is nice, it's good. And they go always give you compliments, you know, for boost you up. You understand? But within yourself, you know, say this is not it. So all right, I forgot about that song and then continue doing another song. But just the way I say, the problem they facing in a salon, internet problem for people they access with song there for me to listen them. You know, I don't share my stuff them out there. It go take somebody I must hear for make it even open. I go tell you say, sister, where they collect me so I get boku, my family boku. But who say they're not able for view. When you ask the you say, sister, I'm internet, I'm this and where they call. So you see how things can spoil. So me I beg on them no more. Men try work on the internet for we because we need for go out there, you know. We need for push. So that's not me get for say because we all repeat the same thing. You understand? And we all get one or two.
Yeah.
Their way be say very similar. So we cut and short. That's it, really.
DJ Little, before we go to the next question, I'll talk about the next agenda. Wait a while because somebody sent a request say it go lek for the 5 female artists and just give maybe 20 seconds of a cappella of their best music, please.
I don't like for say no to you in the middle of a program because
well, request. I'm sorry, sir.
No, no, it's fine. We are hosting and co-hosting together. I think say it's too early. Well, okay. We sisters in the left then we can make that that request to we sisters them. But we are right in the middle of the interview. But we value the request so don't come from the viewer. I would now request will take towards the end of the program. As of now, we move to the next segment, and the next segment is we can look at idols because it's important when you go into the industry. We don't look at the many challenges. And by the way, another person will not get for review most of the feedback. We were doing a DJ right now. We able chairman of DJ Union, DJ Durban, the CEO of Official Mama Salon. They watch. So
they watch, yeah.
I want to call them DJ them when I prepare.
Yes. But little DJ Little. The artists are not making them points, you understand? And it down so we for the DJs and for actually look onto their complaints and then see how best we can able improve on that.
Indeed.
You know, and it's very important.
Indeed, not true. Now that's what they are for, and we are here because we want our sisters with the voice of the female Salonians across the whole world, female Salonian musicians across the whole world, for them to share their humble and honest opinion. As I said, we get over hundreds of Salonian female musicians across the world. In the UK, yeah, we get more than 20. But with the blessings of having with 6 sisters that are, we're thankful. So moving on to the next segment, we will summarize most of this feedback then later on tonight on the program. But moving on to the next segment, I want to look at idols and icons, because coming into the music industry, many people may say, in order for you to be a success in the industry, you need for them able to identify yourself to another musician of yesteryears, where they'll make them so that you will say, I want to be like a Mary J. Blige, for example, or I want to be like this Madam Ami Kalon. Just in 1 or 2 words, who are the artists who influence Una and why? If I can start with Cece this time, please.
Thank you. Does it have to be Sierra Leonean?
Another for be
Another for be no.
I'm not sure that the salon artist, so
okay.
If I can ask that, I can ask that.
Cece, you get 1 minute. You get 1 minute.
Me all time inspiration, Nina Simone. I feel like she represents everything that I foresee, and her voice is, I don't want to say I mirror her voice. I think it started off, I started singing from school. I actually did music, and I actually went to a vocal school. So when I first started singing music in school, I keep hearing like my music teacher was like, you have this undertone of Nina Simone. I'm like, Nina who? I just come on SALONE, like who Nina who? And he was like, you know, you should go and research Nina Simone. And I was like, okay. And I went and I could hear it. And I started mirroring her vocals, and I started learning about her and who she was and where she came from, and who said it don't come out, who said it did die. And I don't want to become that, but it gave me a platform. She's the reason why I started taking singing seriously. So for me, she's my ultimate go-to person. And then obviously when you go into singing, you start learning about her and being an artist. You have the Whitney, the Beyonce, the Rihanna, the Tiwa, the from SALONE, you get the Vida. Vida was actually, when I started researching into SALONE music, Vida was one of my first female artists I researched. She was dancing, but no play me while yo. And I was like, wow. I was like, I want to be that girl.
Let's go.
Yeah, I like that.
You know, I still remember. And you know, and then I met Lady Matto through me on call. Obviously, because I know grow up in a salon. So most of these artists, they were there, I don't know about them. So I meet Lady Matto through me on call. And then I was like, yeah, come on, Nicola sing for you. And then I actually sang alongside her. Like a backup singer, you know, Paddy Matogo performing in this big show. I was like, yeah, this is my time. And she was doing me Paddy, and she was rapping. I was like, how can you rap like that? And I was like, you know what? Let us sing the chorus. And then we did a song called Africa, which not ever released. Matto, I don't know if you remember. But yeah, these are the people. And then I met Lulu. I always knew the song because they can play on a salon party, then, but I don't ever know the person we sing. So one time I'm meeting a club, I think it was Paddy's, one of those clubs back in the days. Yeah. And then they were like, oh, they were giving up big ups, like, yeah, you know, Lulu, Namikan, so Kongosa. And I went straight up to her. I was like, I love you. I love your song. I want to be a Sierra Leonean singer. I was so eager when I first started. Literally, you can testify. I would do like remix of from SALONE song, because obviously I was a trained jazz and blues singer, and it was a difficult transition for me to come off from technicalities for begin sing SALONE music. It was very difficult, but once I go into like I'm there now. But yeah, so these are all the people I look at, and obviously I do admire everybody on this panel at the moment, but I'm talking about what really draw me into it. These are the people, the Nina Simone, the Vida, the Lulu, the Matto, because these are the people I researched before I actually decided to say yes, I go into SALONE music.
Well done. So Isat, that same question there to you. Would the artist way inspire you and why? And it could be both. If you're going for non-Salone artist, if you're able to and chip in a Salone artist, well, you don't have to.
First of all, currently at this moment, Tiwa Savage is my mom. She's my mother. Like, she doesn't know she's my mom, but she's my mom. So, and yeah, you mentioned the Beyonce's, Whitney Houston's, but actually, really interestingly, the reason why I started singing Sierra Leone music, or why I actually looked into Sierra Leone music, was because of Hayden Adama. She came out with her song. What's that song? Her biggest song.
Nobody.
Yeah.
Yes, that's a tune.
I remember I was in Germany. I was with my auntie. I was like, auntie, see this song na salon titi singer. Oh, na salon titi singer. I was like, and she was like, really? I was like, yes. And then like that was the first time that I was actually really a fan of someone that was singing Sierra Leone music. And she was young, she was fresh, she was doing whatever. I was like, I need to look into this. I didn't know this, and I knew Sierra Leone music, but I wasn't really as interested in it. But when I heard her song, I was like, she's so young, like she's my age, and she's singing, she's representing Sierra Leone. That's what I want to do, and that's how kind of I came into Sierra Leone music.
Thank you.
Ish.
Yeah, I shall see you go just follow up the same thing.
So yeah, definitely like
yeah.
Me don't like music from what in our school as well. And then that's a tell on me right now, even on the performances there, because I don't use Padua from what school. And sorry, I don't get you.
No, there you carry on.
So yes, because of that, from that time day to now, and during that time day, I beget artists they were they admire so much, especially like one of the international artists I can always call on is Dolly Parton. I be so love the lady in voice. If you get a few of his songs, they were like a coat of many colors. Back 3 years ago. I don't know if you don't listen to that song then. That was one of my anthem songs. Anytime I sing that from page to page. So I was always into her. I like the way she just represents herself out there. She's a very decent lady, and then she's just extraordinary to me. And then whenever I see her on stage, I was just surprised. I just admire her. And then in terms of the wild one business now, well, don't forget about Beyonce, Rihanna, which I always look at and I admire the stuff. Now we're talking about your salon person. What do they admire? To be honest, now in Vida. Vida, I guess one is scatter, and another is scatter. The pull together, wake out. So it's yes, the one who all go school, they know that's what they do variety show at school for dance. I said the variety show, they say I shall see where Vida scat. I said me Vida scat today. I be two color I get white, I get pink. What if I say for can dance, I mean Vida start. I go dance a song they say from 1 to 1. So these people I always admire. Why they come out for Virginia, they come, they always try for good and function for me. I go watch them. But who say no way they not tight host. You don't able to go. So now all the music they listen. The only thing I get free time for dance to music or go to stage. Now I go to school. So yes, but these are the people that we always
there. They put the Vida scat.
I'm drunk. You know that body picking there under the trunk. You know they come on you. Sometimes they why they go holiday, they left on a body we can dance to me that song. So yeah, that was it.
Queen J, what are your influence and why? Now the music industry.
Oh, okay. The one that really, really inspired me in the music game, because since when I start music, the person first one I look up to, I was like, oh my days, I pray and I wish to be like her one day, which is Whitney Houston. Whitney Houston, I love her so bad. Like, even though she's dead, she's gone, may her soul rest in peace, I still love her. I still go on YouTube, listening to her songs, trying to copy her voice a little bit. That's what normally I do. I was like, oh my days, I wish she's still alive so I can just, see more of her and get more from her. But unfortunately, this is life. Everybody go. And she's the only person I think that I really, really love in the music. And oh my God, she inspired me too much. Her songs are just amazing. Her voice is just too incredible. I wish one day I can get to that stage, and I'm still working on that one. And the Sierra Leone one. Damn, I'm not gonna lie, but I love my Vida. Yes. And I love Vida so bad. Even when I was in Sierra Leone, you know, when I was listening to her songs, I was like, this lady, get swaggo. Then you know, say we still the work there, we 1-2-1-2 stuff there. I was like, Vida, which one there I can be like you? You know, the way you did dress, I love in way of style, and she was so frisky. She does whatever she, you know, she was just too much. She's beautiful. I was like, wow, I love Vida, man. I love her, and she really inspired me as well into the Sierra Leone music. And you know, now I had the opportunity one day to actually spoke with her on the phone. I was like, oh my God, I'm actually talking to Vida now. I was like, you know me to talk. She was like, oh, don't just calm down. I was like, you know, this is really like, it's big to me talking to you since we'll be there free to not be ever get this opportunity for ever talk to you or anything because you were a big artist. So if people want to talk to you, it will be very difficult for us to get through you. But for now, you know, life is such a, you know, I don't understand life sometimes. I was like, wow. And now I have this opportunity to talk to Vida. I'm so grateful. And I love that girl. And I still have love for her. And I know one day, definitely me and her, we're going to have a song together because she is my inspiration from Sierra Leone.
Well
I
done.
love Vida.
Thank you, thank you, thank you.
Yeah.
Mrs. Padua, please.
Sorry. Well, you don't tell really when me they grow up. You know, saying me na mende, me people na mende, me mama na mende, everybody around me na mende. So I be there really na but me papa be really fond of Steady Bongo. It be like Steady Bongo so much. So I me like all I listen to na Steady Bongo.
That's good.
I just something concerning mende music, Steady Bongo, the Ami Kalon. The music there back then they are not able to remember the name. So like me really me wait to say what can I know about all these people there. I've been very about Vida in where because I come salon I be taught in there where I come free turn. I not take the na can because I take 1 year and free turn I come back na ya. So me really wait to me like na bo and village I be to be honest. So me the only person where I say I be look up to really as a mende na Steady Bongo. Can pull one song, one Mende song where pull. Get ballet. Now I found like you don't know which work we want for Mende, but I will sing a later for now. But I be like that song the so much. Anytime I'm always like me, I used to be daddy's little girl. Anytime I kind of that song they play for me. So like I don't used to that. But I kind really they listen to salon music that they go on the internet. You know, on the internet video, they listen to salon music. Then the person back up they listen to Vida in music them as well. But me really main artist really what they look up to as Stasi. I love in song that I like in style, like just doing your own thing. Like I really love her, to be honest. So one day I like me culture, I like me mende music, to be honest, because you get for proud of what you like, to be honest. I like him, but one day I really do one for sing with Ami Kalon, Olentin, and he's my mother. I love that woman so much. I don't talk to her. I be talk to the woman. I be cry for the phone. So just don't cry for me like this. But I love them two people, and I love
emotional. It was quite emotional. So if we can
I
just
don't
big sister
say
now, Matto.
you everyone talk to me like you don't cry. Now I say okay. Then I like still enjoying song then. You know, and you really get fine for it, get nice love song then where you really get. So really I don't get much, but me not all these people bosses.
Thank you. Lady Matto, over to you.
Okay, me first of all, you know, my own biggest icon go always be my mama, because my mama that be a singer and a songwriter. And I remember when I be small, like people in the kind of we also, you know, like they write song for them, it been get beautiful voice like them Jeliba, you know, because me na madingo
the blood, eh?
Me na madingo so anyway, you know, get beautiful voice, you know, so I don't begin sing since school days. All my school made them, you can, if you ask them, you go say Matto, always wait teacher not there in a class on a form. They don't go before the class or the form. They perform. Then they call me the brat. You know, the brat. You know, I remember them days. Yeah, you know, I mean, the mimic can make me hear students and me hear long. During the days of like when the okay, like where we all start, them back them days now they say then Chris B came and this like how many years ago before even Paradise Records not commit. You understand? Yeah, like Manzo avec Bolt, you understand? That is a long time ago. And I like Ibro Jibate. I don't know if you know I'm not so in the Guinea. I really like him and I like Lady Patra. Walk the money, I'm saying it. Yeah, that's it. And a lot of mercy. Can't see the one with them. And Mariam Makeba, one of my all-time favorites as well.
Fantastic.
Yeah, and salon artists, them, there's a lot. I know one name, but there's a lot. Boku. I know I name this, I forget this, but I like plenty. And all the beautiful ladies, them here, so I love and respect to now all.
Oh, well done.
Thank you.
Listen, thank you so much, ladies. This has been so brilliant. So we're moving to now another side of the set industry where we need to dive in very greatly. Earlier, almost often I touched on that. We really want to look at the actual. We don't discuss a lot of the problems and where we don't encounter as individuals, as an industry. But I want to take one thing there where we want to get to una and where as from real observation where we seem to be facing the industry, and it captures everything una they say. One of the key things is about the packaging of management. Many of the Sierra artists, male, female artists, the industry as a whole lacks a decent management package where go take you from the onset of your career onto the peak of your career. Today, it's one of the key things that we play in my mind during this research for this program is the fact that among the list of artists the way I called at the beginning, and by the way, I just want to top up that by making an apology because I missed specifically a couple of artists where Nabi Zainab Sharif and Jasmine. I missed those two. So I do so Zainab Sharif and Jasmine. But many of the artists that I don't call soon, with respect to Una they are so as our panelists. We're not able to forget a household name, for example, where Isat mentioned within the Afrobeat industry as Tiwa Savage. Waiting na the reason and what is the struggle why make Sierra Leone industry cannot identify a female artist, okay, where go be a household name like your Tiwa Savage, your Yemi Alade, and your Chidima, and so on. Waiting lack, and then they are go even force with respect. Now the most icon at this platform here, we don't based on timeline, we're in a Matto. So if we can get you for really hit home genuinely, what do you feel say is missing in that package deal? Why make Salone not get an international household female artist like that?
Okay, first of all, make us say Salone is very small country. You understand? So if we really want to go before, we get forget like we need like a promoter, then we go believe for come and invest. Because let me tell you something, there is a lot of talent in a salon. You understand? Man, woman, there is a lot of talent there. But like I believe for saying that the investors, them not there, like we go just get a trust. Like we, for example, Nigeria, man, then go just spot this talent, again, man spot this talent, they invest for them. You understand? No, they say, okay, let's see almost like they make it, they invest for them because you know, say this it go make them far. You understand? For the long term, not for the short term. And me, I just believe for say, like, we need, you understand, we need for take with time, like, where they put your material them outside. Because, for example, if you count how many salon artists, like, for say, like, them social media verify, you can count them. It's not a lot. You understand? We need to try, you understand, and think outside the box. Think outside the box, make we not rush, waiting with the do. You understand? Patient. If you get your material in a studio, be patient. If you go the first time, if you listen to them, and other people and listen to them, you think say no, not to like so I want them, pull them back, go and do them again. You understand? And for say like we not get like a household name, that one day I not agree to that. I think so. We get an household name, even like for say like when you say like the Afro pop industry or the Afro beat industry. There is a lot of household name because, for example, Zainab Sharifi big. Isn't that one big now one big example? Star Zero big. Now one big example. You understand? Emerson big. He's well known out there. You understand? But there is something that is missing. We need somebody then for come out and invest. Just get our trust. Just invest. You understand? Now investors that we need because there's a lot of things the way some of we, you know, get, but maybe like the finance, the financial aspect of things. That's the big problem.
Okay, Ish, just bear with me. Thank you very much, Matto.
I not done it too.
Okay.
Matto, you get 1 minute. 1 minute.
Oh, this time I not get the first time, you know, you cut me.
No,
I
you got 1 minute.
Okay, that's fine. For example, I don't want for make we do comparison for say Nigeria and Sierra Leone. Nigeria and then big go in how many population they get? Hello, we small. You know, not like a box hole. You understand? They get a very, very big population. So, and then, like, if person get one hit in Nigeria, DJ Little, I swear to God, you don't be a billionaire. You understand? Like, like the kind of equipment the way they get, like, for do them videos, that we don't get them. You understand? Now, investors, they me believe for say we need. You understand? We go try for see a talent to spot them and just push them. And so we can't go before. Now we, you understand? Now we them for push. We were in the country, then go begin help another people. Now that let me believe for me personally, I think say like people like just not get no trust or think say, oh no, why they go wasting money and now waste time. It's not like that. I'm
Fantastic.
sorry, but that's
that responding is brilliant, by the way, Matto. And we saw you all they putting under pressure because just looking at the time here, we guess just under 20 minutes for go, and we want for. But I dropped that question there. I want to put that a spin-off from that question the way Matto answered. So it touched on the word investor. I bring the word investor come to Cece because why make the investor the no one come na the industry? And then I will hand over to Ish for take the next question. Why make the investors they no one for come na the industry and invest na the salon industry and specifically on the female industry?
Rightly so, as Matto stated, it's an unfair comparison. I have to say that. I'm sorry. Okay, it isn't.
We are here to ask the question.
Exactly.
True. I do agree with Matto. It's an unfair comparison. However, if we are to examine the problems, for me, from my perspective, I think it starts with conditioning in Sierra Leone. Sierra Leoneans are not entertainment conditioned, nor Sierra Leoneans are business minded to that extent. So in order for us to have investors like that, it would take for you to now be on, let's see, one of the biggest shows, which equally is the same in Nigeria. I know a lot of Nigerians, struggling artists waiting at the same position, equally talented, more so over than the one that we don't make them. If we take it back a step, as we are doing the comparison with Nigerian artists, Davido, as an example, how much money did invest in Davido for him to become who he is today and for him able to be creative? There was a platform already set for him financially. Burna Boy said something, right? Somebody no sabi play football and buy for in the stadium. However, I beat it, go must sabi kick ball day. That's what we don't have. Okay, and then secondly, for me, from my observation, is the fact that our talent is equal to idleness in Sierra Leone. If you're a singer, you're an entertainer, you're idle. The only person or the only genre that is respected if you shedding light on political views or something where they happen, or you sing about Kongosa or something, and that's what people can relate to. They don't say it. Like I said, it starts with conditioning. Sierra Leoneans, we condition for go Pulnado married and bury. That's what we're conditioned to do. We're not conditioned to say, oh, for go sit down at stadium, for go say show, or for say, okay, go have like a, like you sit down, like the show that I had and little the show that we did together collectively as your part of management. Salon people, they're not conditioned for, say, let me go listen to a blues concert, or let me go listen to a jazz festival, or fantasy with Canada easily kind of this country, then go perform the whole one of the biggest festival where you will feel say Sierra Leoneans will come out in numbers. Nobody, well, I won't say nobody turned up, but for let's talk sweets, last year nobody turned up. Okay, and people only started warming up to the idea because obviously we also conditioned to say we wait for we don't reach at the top, we they dance with you they, but when they follow you devil. No, that's another problem. So it is an unfair comparison, but for me, these are the variables. Okay, we're only conditioned for pulnado, being married, make married in a like me invite you to go there. That's one thing. And then secondly is the cabal. We need to stop this cabalism, if that's a word. If I not sabi you, I need to go you show. I don't care about it. I don't even want to listen. That's the thing. And I need to blame the people then. Like I said, this is how we are conditioned. We don't care for it. Our talent is equal to idleness. You're a woman and see idol. I have heard that from my own family, from my own friends. They're embarrassed for you to go and sit there and say you're a singer or you sing. I have people say, oh, one no lawyer like you, one no lecturer like you. Now you don't go team up on a stage. But then guess what? In my office, every single person that I work with, being a Caucasian person, they appreciate the fact that I can divide myself into these two people. But salon people, then I have been attacked personally. You know the shame. As a lecturer, you go team up, they go make sing business. And I said to them, no worry, you go catch up with the bandwagon. And they do. So you see, and I don't blame them because not from bad. Now also we come out. We're not cultured for that. If you make the right to show, all man go dance to music, all man they sweat and smell and cigarettes. We all they go. Because that's how we're conditioned. We don't know what is festival. And now we begin getting my dang, even though they get in, then they jump thing them. But it's different from when you say musical concert. When we have come a long way, we should appreciate that as well. And we should not stop it. I had to stop because of all these variables that we're talking about. But then upon reflection, I'm not going to sit and let that forge my destiny. You understand what I'm trying to say? So that's the problem. If all the people then can't invest, you said, baby, you need to go invest your money in something where you not believe. It take that one. Let one person take one Sierra Leone artist and then let them see how much profits they make for that Sierra Leone artist. All man they follow. Do you see how many ginger beer brands don't come on Facebook in the past 6 months? You feel say all man be sabi make ginger beer and a free tongue, but it just take that one success story, and that's our problem.
Thank you.
That's what I think.
Thank you, Cece. Thank you. Good point. Good point. I mean, like everything what you say actually they're on point. Because of time, we'll move on to the next question so far, and anyone can answer them. Since una in the West, right? Una get all the resources, una get all the equipment, all the materials so una need. Waiting actually they work for una, so they work for the one in na salon. Anyone can answer the question?
Internet.
I don't know.
Full stop.
No. Okay, collaboration.
Period.
Thank you so much, Padua. You cut and short like Mama. Right, listen, okay, and because Jesse has identified that from the beginning, say internet.
Yes.
Internet. I don't know why you can't ask that question.
Listen, I just got to ask the question, you know?
That's good. Listen, before we wrap up, I'm going to go 1 minute for do a quick summary. And one thing we'll not go ever look here, then we not bring this come. One of the key things that they were again, based on the years of being in the industry, we seldomly see Sierra Leonean artists, female artists collaborate together. Really and truthfully, I want to be very, very honest. Here, A, representing on ourselves, B, representing the Sierra Leonean female industry as a whole music industry. Why does this not happen? And waiting at the challenges them. Again, I'm going to put this right on the foot of Isha C first. If you can be brief, because we don't get time anymore.
Okay. This na something where be say I not go classify every female artist na that same category them, because within we self, you know, not all man want for collaborate with the next artist with the other artists because we get we own personal issues them. And then artists them where they na Sierra Leone, for example, I don't come across one or two artists them where it be say, I try for say, let me collaborate with this artist because I be they try for, you know, rise up as well. They see you very, very low, say, I can't collaborate with you. They make all kinds of style, all kind of then call for collaborate with you. But I'm not gonna call name, but I don't get through that. So I think it's just that kind of the style is super cool for the artists them. And because of we self again, we get our own pride in we. Like me, I got my own pride in me. I don't go too much to force into people for say, okay, can't collaborate with me. But you get some of the artists that way it be say, you can just talk to them once and then they're there, they want to work with you. You understand? So not all man in that category there. And then maybe in terms of management as well, the way they approach other artists them as well, that can be a problem. We cannot just go meet artists on professional way and then you want to say, oh, I can't collaborate with you. You have to go through management and all things. And some people don't want to go through that procedure there. And sometimes they actually say, all right, now for pay me, not for free, not all for this, which is normal because sometimes if you're not big artists out there, you want for and you not artists, upcoming artists, you want future somebody we don't go order. Sometimes they'll ask you, you have to pay me, and sometimes you can't afford the thing that they ask for. In fact, they do it deliberately because they not say you can't afford it. They ask for money where they say not to insert people. The money where they say you're not going able to afford, and they ask for, or then begin to turn you. So I think maybe one person don't want to let a company go over, and one person don't want to let a company go over with and call and this and this. That's the whole issue between it. Now I make it see most of the collaborations there is more coming from men. Okay. You understand?
Thank you.
Mr. Little.
Can I say something quickly in that
Mr.
respect?
Little, one second, Cece. I just want to ask Isha say again the same question. Una always they understand. Isha see, you don't reach out to any one partner in terms of collaboration. Any one partner don't reach out to each other.
No. Yes, that's what I was saying. Let me say something in that respect. Me, for one, I was one of the most excited Sierra Leonean artists when I first started reaching out to everybody. And I do. But then I learned my lesson. There were so many rejects in terms of like talk where you back and da. But I always reach out and I'm still reaching out. And one of the most recent person who I reach out to within this group is it Isat? I don't want to say Isat, just no. Isat.
No, you never put in a quote. Call him no more.
Isat, yeah. Remember, this was months and months ago. Yeah, when I'm always excited. But I am one of the person. Matto, we have a collaboration together, and she can testify. I reached out. For me, like, but even though I don't learn me lessons today, wake up a woman, female there. You get for just take it. Book you fed as small. But I'm excited. I'm always reaching out. Maybe I haven't reached out.
Cece, we will actually let for see that.
That's what I'm saying. I've always reached out. Ask Isat, ask Matto. I reach out always. I don't have to be in your cabal to reach out. I reach out.
Isat, if we can come to you, we got just under 8 minutes to go.
Yeah.
Again, the same question to you.
Yes.
The challenges them of collaborating with another female artist.
You know what? Team. The thing is, in the Sierra Leone industry, producers, a lot of people like to speak down on other people. I've been gone to studio sessions where I've mentioned that, I excited this to you don't hear music, like I like music, and then the producers will start talking down on females, especially, or females talking down on other females. So I think that's the reason, like, there's a lot of pride. There is a lot of pride in Sierra Leone industry. There's a lot of pride amongst the females, and that's why a lot of females are not collaborating. In my opinion, or from what I've seen, there's a lot of pride going on. There's a lot of jealousy. There's a lot of envy for no reason, because why make it a fight for something we're not dating? What is the fight for? Are you not gonna wait till like something you forget something for fed for before you start for fed? It's like there's no industry as such, like a big, like it's not as big yet for us to really be fighting right now. We need to work together and get things done together first before ever you go think, even though I'm not for fighting with each other, especially as females, but like, yeah, I feel like there's just a lot of envy and jealousy amongst female artists and stuff that is causing.
Isat, I just want to say something to you. Thank you for that response, by the way. But there's also one key thing that we identify as a success story. Very recently, we see the song Freetown by Natasha Beckley.
Yeah.
where a lot of the Sierra Leonean female artists jumped on across the globe. All man do their own cover version of them. That is one of the greatest strength of unity where I see Sierra Leonean artists, even the one that will not release their own, made home videos and home covers of it when a female Sierra Leonean artist. Do you think that's the way forward?
I definitely think so.
If you can just be brief, then I will come to Isha C. Before
I definitely think so. I definitely think that, yeah, working together, like collaborating, like doing stuff like that, challenges, jumping on challenges, empowering each other. Like now, like Natasha's song has gone to a whole different level, has like represented, she has brought people to even notice Freetown. And when people come, like look up Sierra Leonean music, that's how then they find other people as well. Because some people, they will say, oh no, I don't want to do that thing because now the artists that they promote. But indirectly, you're promoting yourself as well, you're promoting your country. So that's definitely the way forward, I feel like.
Okay, so I shall
Thank
see.
you.
Yes.
Yes, I shall say, while I just respond.
Collaboration, we got about 6 years now. We see from
I think collaboration very good. Is a very good thing between artists there, especially when it comes to female artists them. Because sometimes song then the way you go on for the way we say you need another artist there when our female artists for make it come into the song, you know. But if you're not cool with all the artists them, so what are you going to do? You just have to keep saying, oh, let me feature this person. But I think, like me, I get artists then, I mean, mind what I want for collaborate. I always talk and Cece, you might not know, but yeah, one person I want to do collaboration.
Well, reach out if I can.
Even Matto there, yes. Even Matto, yeah, definitely, I will. Even Matto, even because sometimes not just for go salon, for go take the one they don't make name na salon. I want the one they don't back, you don't make name na for me, I collaborate with them, you understand? And as me on part, I don't get problem for collaborate with anybody. It just depends on how you approach me because my management is very tough. Sometimes they think is Isha C, but my management is tough because they work in a professional way they work. So if you come in a way for making we're very mild and things like that, we understand where we're coming from. Yes, why not? We kick it up from there. But like I get artists there, even Sugar Lulu and somebody where be say himself again, I they admire himself, you understand? So I get the one the way down there before me where be say yes, I kind of respect their level and their music, you know, and even the one the way we all they join together and everything. If people want to collaborate, we're there to collaborate. It just depends on the kind of way you approach us. You understand? Because music, everybody don't fight for making team up, you want team up. So everybody I get for no idea how you expect each other's, you know. But yes, I'm down for it. And I know what they call una soon from your collaboration. I quit for going to studio.
Thank you. Wow, they still get for giving the acapella.
Yeah, I'm conscious
okay,
of that.
All done. Can I hit on that as well, please? Can I just buttress on what you know?
1 minute, 1 minute, Matto, 1 minute.
Sharp. Okay, listen. I just want it on that, you know, collaboration, you know, it's not just about reaching out, you understand, to your fellow. But I think that before you reach out, wait to make some people maybe go refuse, in my own point of view, it comes to the production. Because we get for things for say, this song Yahweh, for example, I don't call random name, Dr. Arata wants for make I go sing pan. You understand? The production not good. And if I go put me voice there, then I go say Dr. Arata, then go say with Matto. You understand? And
yes.
if you try for grow, you understand? Then you go put me and me personally, somebody call me one, collaborate with me. They don't write the song already. And me, first of all, personally, they write song for me. I respect that. You understand? The chorus we write, sing them. Olam, catch 'em, Olam. Now I say, okay, I will call you back. You understand? You understand? So you got to look into all the aspects that we play.
Repeat this song.
Thief, Olam, catch 'em, Olam. Then you know, then he say,
the song that they went for Salongo International. I don't this.
Una wait so, you know done it so then it come nice say, then Matto, you don't say so me go come on that Kecha Agata. They can say, but this is another level. You understand? So then another thing again, this thing what we they call ego, you understand? We get for stop and me when I be the release my debut album, I don't know if Cece go member, I'll invite only all female artists. Because I feel like a woman power. Me, I don't get no problem for collaborating because me like not Chinese and Indian air. Can't the Lego and they for you. You understand? But we go for make sure so production then good before we ask, we follow them because we get for respect them.
Definitely.
Well, listen.
See, that song that we get for release and thief.
Thief, Ola, I like it. Thief, Ola.
Ola. They call the Dr. Ratas, then the paper.
Ola.
Little sister Matto, now the last speaker. Matto, go like follow you give the people.
No, hang on. We don't hear from Padua and Queen J on that collaboration. No, hear from them before we wrap up. Padua, we will give Queen J the last word for the collaboration. Padua, what are your issues with collaboration?
I'm not gonna issue with people and no. If you want to sing with me, I'm cool. But anytime I see me, it is me you need for sing Pamende. These things one me, you know, ever sing it, to be honest. I'm serious.
When I sing Tiff all of Pamende.
Anytime I see me, say I need to do song with you, Pamende. Anytime I see me, but I still there with Cece.
Well, that's fine.
Okay.
We go Tiff all of the then we'll do a Pamende.
Yes,
Queen J, over to you. Are you working on the Tiff all on track?
Yes.
So this is now official. We're going to.
I swear down. We're going to do the song Tiff Ola.
Innocent is studio.
We always sing. Only female audio. Always sing. We lock them ourselves. I don't know that say they support with the catch them, will arrest them and cut them. No.
I'm out.
Hey, Queen J, please.
Is it me now?
Now you.
Yeah.
Okay. Me first of all, I don't get few problem with female collaborating with some females, but I can't say females. Let me just say one female I have a problem with, but I can't call the name because that's very unprofessional for me. And also I reach out to another male that you all in this platform know to do a collaboration, which I will not call his name. You know, and the response he gave to me, the response he gave to me was very terrible. It brings me down so bad. Like all my songs that I'm doing, they're the most, like it makes me feel like my songs are like they're trash. That's how it makes me feel, like they're trash. And the other female, when I asked her for collaboration, she kept on toning me down. And the few people that have already had the song is not yet out, but I've already done my own part. The few people that have listened to the song, they say, wow, this song, it could be it for you. I say, okay, let's just leave it like that. And the song that the other person, the male one, rejected me for, which I said, okay, that's cool. And I sent it to a different artist that is in a different country, in all the way Cameroon. He listened to the song, listened to the original, and said, oh, okay, this girl can sing and I love the beat. And then he jumped on the song with no second. And the one that rejected it, the one that is my own Sierra Leone brother, rejected. Another person took it, and now look at the song. It's there. Like people, the outcome of the song, it's incredible. And I'm still grateful for that. And oh my God, I'm so grateful for that guy to jump on that song, and people really, really embrace the song. And that's my own, problem with Sierra Leone. Sierra Leone people, I don't understand. But obviously I'm looking forward to be working with one of, this artist, beautiful artist here. I'm definitely gonna work with what's her name, Isat, and then I'll work with my girl, Princess Padua. So it's, all of you guys, it's time. So I'm gonna work with 111. We're coming, we're getting there.
Indeed. Well done. Thank you.
Thank you, ladies. And Ish, so let's try and get the Tiff all a cappella.
Yes.
Yes, so if I can all summarize in one word what has today been for Una and waiting at the hope for Salone, because we need to leave it on a high. So waiting at the hope of Salone music going forward, waiting on your aspirations for Salone music in the next decades to come, especially from the female music artist perspective. Please.
To be honest, can I answer that quick? Let me get out.
You can start with that. Yes.
You can start, yeah.
First of all, for Sierra Leone music to go to the world, especially the female, we need to embrace each other. We need to love each other. We need to stop criticizing each other. It doesn't mean when this person is this person is that. No, let's just come together and work as one. Nobody's better than nobody. We're all the same. We're all gonna die. We're all gonna go. So you can't say, oh, I'm this, I'm that, I'm higher. Nah, the hatred needs to stop in order for us to go to the top. That's my own.
Amen.
Thank you.
Anybody else want to pick them up from Isat?
Isat, yeah.
From Queen J?
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, the same thing she said, just like, yeah, unity, love amongst each other, love amongst Sierra Leoneans, because without love, without unity, we not go for going outside. So definitely love, and definitely I see Sierra Leone music going mad, like the way some artists like Drizzly are doing crazy stuff, like, and female artists are coming, like there's so many amazing talented people from Sierra Leone that are doing amazing and that deserve and will get to that worldwide stage. So like, yeah, just keep on working hard and love what you do.
Padua?
Thank you, Padua.
Padua, please.
What are you talking about?
Yeah, Princess Padua, please.
Princess Padua, I don't say princess, you have to put the princess.
I don't correct myself.
No, as everybody just say no more, we just need to work together as a team. We're all our female, we're all our young girls there, they come up as the artists. They were like, where somebody in song come around, they no one share and company in song, then they no one this with the company. So at the end of the day, we all are the same Creole we talk. Although not to the same language, but not the same thing we talk. Everybody just stand for support each one another, to be honest. We just need that. Now the support now we need. For we the artists, they need for support we say before other people then will support we. That's the whole truth.
Thank
because
you, Isha.
if the person not support you, how other person get for support you? So then they
well, for your music to go out there, you're not going to rely for your company art. Hello?
Yeah, go on, go
you're not going to rely on the company artist to support you. You have to work hard. Make sure you push yourself. If anything comes into collaboration, that's just another booster. But that's nothing where I think say we as artists will rely on. We have to work hard because all artists, the way they're out there, where they don't make their name there, they make their name through themselves, not by other artists or by any other means. We just have to make sure we work really, really hard and then do the things that were necessary. Put the music on the platform they were there for day. Make sure say we get them, Spotify them. You understand? Side the way we say them, we're able to access them. For people that were not even a community, international platform then they. So we get to really think out of the box, not about just inside the box somewhere within we. No, we have to make sure we put money into music. Music is business. So this is all I have to say, but not about just realize the collaboration. We have to make sure we work ourselves hard to make sure we get to what we want.
Thank you.
Cece, can I just say something?
Okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Can I say something quick?
Go ahead, Queen J.
Okay, first of all, nobody here is relying on anybody on like, or say, oh, I rely on Isat to, promote my song, or I rely on this one to promote my song. No. We all are working. We all are putting effort. We all are doing our best to make sure our songs are out there. But what we're trying to say here is, I should say that we just need to support each other no matter what. When you take out your song, like we are in one artist union group. So when we're there, and whenever there's a song that comes out, we all have to share that and show that love to each other. That's what Princess was saying. It's not like nobody's depending on nobody. Me song them, particularly me, my songs are everywhere. They're out. So they're not like holding back. So, that unity, love has to be there. That pride just needs to go away and just, say, yes, let's support one another. We're not saying we're depending on each other.
Thank you.
Okay,
yeah.
Sometimes people break through other people, so we can't.
That is not a problem. That is not the problem. You have to work hard. You have to work hard. It's not about sharing. You have to work hard. It's simple as that. Work hard. Don't rely on Princess. Don't rely on
Okay, so now we need to hear it from
No, I'm not going to take that word. I should see her herself. No, she break through in the industry.
Oh my God!
Last word.
Can we have
Cece before we go?
See my turn.
Cece,
Yes.
please.
Okay. I feel that we all need consistency, hard work, and I would say to end it all, Kona Kona Gona. It took many, I think it says up to 10 years before that song was the breakthrough. So if that's not an example to everybody, I don't know what else is going to be an example. It took many no's. Be careful. I'm looking for my journey. Before I'm looking for my journeys, I'm looking for my journey. So consistency, dedication, hard work, and don't give up. And let your competition be you. Always try and surpass what you're doing.
Yep.
And it's good to also listen to everybody else that is out there, just so you can find yourself and find your niche and place yourself. When you compete with somebody else, it shouldn't be from a negative tone. It should be from a learning thing. I listen to people. I listen to the way people sing. I listen to the way people dance. I look at the way people dance, and I learn from it. And there's nothing wrong with that. And envy, we always use the word envy in a negative connotation, but you can envy somebody because you want to perfect where you are and perfect your craft. And there's nothing wrong with that. But if you need to know the silver lining between balancing healthy competition so you can learn from it and grow, and unhealthy competition to say, oh, you know, who can better pass me. Everybody deserves to be better than who they are. Full stop. So consistency, hard work, dedication, and belief.
Yeah. Thank you, Cece. Thank you.
Out of respect, we're going to give the last word to the icon and the lady
Matto
in the studio. We're in Matto. If you can get the last word before we summarize, please.
And then,
Okay,
and then
first of all,
a single will come out. That single will come out.
Stop, get me the camera. And please stop calling me Lady Matto, you know, Matto.
Okay.
Anyway, first of all, what me believe for say, you know, as an artist, you get for be your own critics for yourself. You understand? Then you get for learn, for take and embrace constructive criticism. There are a lot of people here when you say sometimes, this is what you sing, I think say for me, they feel offended. You understand? We get for open, you understand, to a lot of ideas because you then learn and grow through that. You understand? And me, for me personally, and also a lot of people then find me like, will say, proud in it, proud, you know, they mingle in this. Try and get to know me. If you know me, like they beg me say, Matto, stop, I go make you laugh till you die. You understand? And number two, that Agata single they come out. You understand? I will feature DJ Little. You understand? And Ish, una all I get for future, and not say una get for ready for me. So make we try to embrace yourself and not say you get for be consistent and push and put pressure by yourself. You understand? Put pressure by yourself now, so you go learn, now so you go grow and listen to advice.
Indeed.
Thank you, Lady Matto. Thank you.
Well, Ish, if you can just give you a summary, then I go just wrap up the summary, and then ladies, what we go do, what we don't decide to do because of time on Sunday, between 2 to 4, we will play exclusively all our music them non-stop on Diaspora Voices as a mark of respect and on our audience for what we give it today, and we're really grateful. We will really play that music there for at least minimum 90 minutes. We will play non-stop salon music of our own music that we don't do put together on Sunday before all we other shows them to show gratitude. And then to end the program, again, we go give Una the opportunity for let we all sing one of Matto in favorite classic where make Matto household name where they call me Paddy, and I'm sure say Una all know that Sunday because together we all don't come together as me Paddy, as so me Paddy will come together now. So for that, me or non we don't take on board all una interest in intake them on the Salone female industry. We hope we viewers they will watch the program. Una always comment. We are truly grateful to Una. All Una comments and great. Una management them. We thank them very much so for giving Una the authorities and the permission for share Una thoughts there with we. And as I say, we don't learn to say to deal with the artists. Many of Una we not deal with Una directly. Una direct with Una management them, and it shows that we are learning as Sierra Leonean and as a Sierra Leonean community. And as a Sierra Leonean music industry, so we're grateful for that. So I go just for one for there. We carry on working like that as a family and as a way to grow the music industry. Now we go carry on. They push the Sierra Leonean female industry, especially because together we will achieve more. You understand? So again, once again, Thank you to Matto. Thank you to Cece. Thank you to Isha C. Thank you to Isat. Thank you to Queen J. And thank you to Princess Padua. I will give me co-host DJ Ish for say the final word before we all go join in and sing one of Matto's living legend and a Selenian iconic music when I'm in Paddy, please.
Why, ladies, I just want to thank you all and thank you management for giving us the time for actually accept we request for come tonight. Listen, thank you guys, thank you very, very much. And again, I still they talk again. We look forward to the collaboration. This team we will put up tonight, we still they look forward for the collaboration. We not care waiting get for happen, but please, we want let that happen. And then,
invest.
and then guys, again, the point they want to raise about the DJs, them not supporting the music and all that stuff, then I'm sure we on chairman be the watch the show. We will make sure say we actually reach out to the chairman and push for the salon music for day at the top, which I suppose for day, and force the DJs them and ask them and plead with them for please let we promote your music them. I thank you all. We hope for meet again. Yeah. Thank you guys. Thank you very much. We look forward to the collaboration. We
all sing this song as a mark of respect. So we live in iconic artists and waiting at the studio when I'm Matto. When I want to sing the song. Matto, you take the lead.
This is dedicated to all my friends.
Let me all sing up.
My family.
Yes.
R.I.P. Mama. Salute to Jimmy B. We had a remix. Matto. We all come together now.
Yes.
Almost done.
Watch the move.
Oh yeah. Everybody is making one body with the one say you feel it in every side and they party like a rag upon another number. They're not like a high get it and they first they would have it. And I use it always in the butt and have the traffic. I had enough. I'm a hunting like you know, you have a car to your dad and Magama. And I don't even say what's so what.
Come on, Cece.
Sorry, I was catching up with my kids. It's been too long.
All for one roll, all back to bumble, right from the stairs. Put me cheese around the home, then you get to get my vibe. And for the money, still got the show. And I call the one that wait and make the party. I love you For the ladies,
One for the money, two for the show. It's not only one that way to make them party.
I don't go.
Thank you.
Thank you very much. Thank you, everyone. Thank you very much. Thank you. Bless you all. Thank you.
Cece. Thank you.
Thank you.
Queen J, thank you. Isha C, thank you. Matto, thank you. Padua, thank you.
Bye.
Bye, guys.
Thank you, ladies. Thank you. you, people.
We come on a salon. We come in now, but we don't run away. We come from better. We people that want to see what you do. We people that want to know what you say. Oh, we like this salon. Oh, we like this salon. Let's be fine, bitch. We get me sunshine. We get me pop them. We get fighting them. We get me diamond, oxide, and kimberlite. Now for that let me tell you, say, oh, we let me salon. 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 We let me salon. Oh, we let me salon. The Portuguese say, the mountain that people lie on. And we don't see say, salon man talk like iron. And if we time for labor, we go make the benefit. So many people that wanna join me and make me say, oh, we let me salon. Oh, we let me salon. Now we will praise you. We land up for free. Make we show the love where we all want for see. Make we get out, we send that So we go see that. Make we sing this thing while we waiting long gone. Oh, we like we salon. Oh, we like we salon. Oh, we like we salon.